At the base of Mount Parnassus, a muse is seated near a river. Her name is Calliope. She is called the chief of all muses and presides over eloquence and epic poetry. Her words can take people out of their body, creating moments of ecstasy and power. Next to her is a pile of scribes and papyrus, blessed with her words and wisdom. A boy, not too far from her, is struggling to walk in the river and holding a string instrument. This boy is named Orpheus, son of Calliope and Apollo, brother of Linus. While young, there is no doubt of the extent of his music abilities. He could charm all living things with his words and music, and charm anybody with his emotional, sensitive demeanor.
Orpheus! Come, my son. Mother. Silly boy. You could have walked across the log right over there. You'll be wet. I want to get to you as fast as I could, but I almost fell 1,000,000 times coming through the water. I have so many things to tell you. And I have things to tell you. Come, sit next to me. Tell me everything. Your father was saying what a lovely time you two had together. Oh, Mother, it was magical. Father was showing me his lyre. Was it the most beautiful lyre I've ever seen? He told me it was a gift given to him by Hermes after he caught him trying to steal his cattle. But what he has done with it since then is truly remarkable. The horns are smooth, and the bronze is of such quality. It even lets me hold it. That lyre is truly special. When I held it, it's almost like I could feel his power through it. I can't describe the feeling. It's quite specific. It's similar to the way I feel when you read to me. Oh, how that warms my heart, dear, for you to say that. It's true, Mother. Thank you, Orpheus. Now I have something to share with you. Give me a moment to find it in this pile. All right. Oh, where's that paper? What melody is that, Orpheus? Father sang a melody to me earlier, but I only changed it a little. It's beautiful, my dear. It's nothing like anything I've heard before, even from your father, Apollo. Thank you, Mother. Have you found your paper? Oh, I swear it was under this weight. Aha! Here it is. What is it? A poem I wrote. What is it about? Who is it to? Well, how about you listen and you'll find out. Right. I apologize. I'm listening. They say a heart of stone describes people of the coldest. But how could this be of a leader whose truth is of the wisest and oldest? Nothing created of the firm hands and breath of Dionysus could lack sympathy, pity, and be so callous. Apollo's bearer of instruments and song, the guide in rivers, mountains, and gardens, man's unrecognized pedestal is never less than strong. Or solely Medusa's stillness of organs. Brick and stone, stone and brick, your power is more than what we make of it. Once the peak of mountains scraping the beds of clouds, creating the echo chamber of a muse's mouth, with highest heights and godliest embrace, when slam breaks and slashes, erupting temples of such grace. You kiss the fingertips of gods and lead the feet of mortal children. How dare we reduce you down to simple clods? Let us rejoice, echo the sound of my voice. Let us wish for the same humility, power, and pride as the stone beneath our feet. And thank you again for my seat. You wrote a poem about stones? Yes. Is there an issue with that? No, not at all. I suppose I'm just surprised. Why? The stones are as key to our nature as much as the birds and the trees. Of course, but how do we know if they appreciate it? I guess we don't. Everything we do does not require a transaction of some sort, And if there is one, it doesn't always happen immediately. But shouldn't words such as yours be appreciated by all who hear them? That appreciation comes in many forms, Orpheus. Maybe you just have to look closer. I guess so. I just find it fulfilling when those who witness your art are moved by it, and you're able to tell when they are. Orpheus, I have read for gods of all kinds. It is how your father and I even found each other. Intentions should be more of a force in our work than the outcomes. I see. Why don't you play that melody you hummed earlier for the stones in the river? You have charmed doves, trees, flowers, and fairies. Don't be hesitant about these stones. Just give me a second. Ooh, ooh. Apollo's bearer of instruments and song, man's pedestal is never less than strong. The guides in the rivers, the mountains and gardens, your crown to Medusa should be pardoned. Brick and stone, stone and brick, your power's more than we make of it. Once the peak of mountains, scraping the beds of clouds, the echo chamber of muses' mouths, with highest heights and godliest embrace. Rain slams, you break, and you fall with grace. Let us rejoice and echo the sound of my voice. What is happening? It seems that the stones enjoyed your music. They've made a path for you, the path you took to get here, Orpheus. But I didn't even think stones could react this way. Well, clearly they can. But you would have never known if you did not try. Your music, your art, is a very special gift. If you are able to make even stones sing and listen, why not make music for every little thing that graces this earth? You can do so much more than this, Orpheus. You must look deeper into your intentions. I understand. Thank you, Mother, always, for your kindness and wisdom. Anything for you, my child. Why don't we take this path back towards the mountain, shall we? All right.
The mother and son started on the stone path emerging from the river. As they walked, Calliope could not stop thinking of what she witnessed. It was greater than anything she has ever seen. She hasn't even seen Orpheus's father do something that powerful. Orpheus's unique talent never disappointed, but it wasn't till this day she truly realized how Orpheus may change the world, and maybe the course of history.